I'm gonna be honest. Life after college really only gives you one option, okay? And that's one, get a starter job, you know what I'm saying? Work your way up, try to climb the ranks and slave away at a 9 to 5 job. But no one talks about a second. There's a second option. There's a second option. And I never knew about this until my boy Gabe low-key put me on. Hear me out, okay? First of all, it's the end of the end of the year. We're going off into life. We're going off into this, this new uncharted territory, right? And we are broke as a joke, okay? Me and my boy Gabe and David, we're in the middle of our dorm room. We're trying to, brainstorm ways to make monies because we don't want to work a 9 to 5. That's not us. That's not in our blood. We can't do that, right? So I'm over here. I'm like, what's y'all plans? What y'all about to do? I look at David. David's like, man, I don't know. It might be time to, just hang it up and just go work a 9 to 5. It might be that way. Gabe over here, he's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of, I don't want to slave away. I've been slaving away my whole entire life, going to school and everything. I promise you, I'm gonna figure this out and I'm gonna make my money. I'm gonna have my own motion. Automatically, I'm in my head. I'm like, I like that. We need more of that. So I'm over here. I'm like, okay, Gabe, what you about to do? This man looked at me. He was like, shit, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. You gonna figure it out? Shit, go ahead, right? Fast forward. I want to say about 4 to 5 months, right? I'm chilling in my parents' crib. I'm not gonna lie. I was still there a little bit. I'm chilling there. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching TV kicked up in the living room and I get a text from Gabe. Me text the group chat with me, David and Gabe in it. He's like, yo, boys, I haven't seen y'all in a minute. Y'all trying to link up for old time's sake? I mean, we got to catch up a little bit. Automatically. Yes, right? Me and David, we both go ahead and text back. We're like, yeah, we there. What you trying to do? Where you trying to hang? This man Gabe respond back. He's like, let's pull up to David's house and I'll let y'all know. Yo, let us know. What kind of secretive shit is this, right? So I go ahead and go to David's crib because David was a spot, you know what I mean? We would always chill in his parents' little garage. It was a vibe, right? But I instantly knew when Gabe pulled up, this man was doing something completely different than the average college kid, okay? Because I'm chilling, it's me and David, we're in the garage, right? And we're just waiting on Gabe. Gabe pulls up. But when Gabe pulled up, it was not the same Gabe that we seen 5 months ago, right? Because he pulled up, and the whip he had was not like the same whip. I mean, the old whip he had, it was this beat up back window, right window didn't roll up Honda. Okay, I mean it was nowhere near a 2010 and up model. It was a 2009 and below, right? And I see that. I'm looking at David. I'm like, David. He looking at me. He's like, trust me. I see that. Gabe got a new whip. I'm looking at David. I'm like, that might be the new whip, right? So we go ahead and we walk up to Gabe. I'm going ahead and dap him up. I'm like, yo, what's good? I mean, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute. What's good? Gabe's over here. He's like, yeah. Because he pulled up in this. I didn't even explain the model. This man had a whole Kia Stinger. One of them expensive ones, right? So I'm over here. I'm like, Gabe. He's like, yeah, bro, what's up? Y'all can come in my whip. We can drive around. Instantly. Right there. Because Gabe was someone, he didn't let nobody drive his whip because he was always worried about some gas money. Always worried about some gas money. So I'm like, Gabe, how you get all this, bro? He said, he didn't want to, I'm like, bro, you weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, how did you get all this money? Before I can even finish that, Gabe looked at me and David. He's like, listen, I know y'all boys, you know what I'm saying, are probably still eating, the same old fast food, Wendy's, everything, but let's go to Yard House. For those of y'all that know what Yard House is, that mug costs a pretty penny, boy. I'm over here. I'm like, Yard House? Gabe's like, yeah, you down? He looks at me and David. I look at David. David look at me. I know we thinking the same thing because we ain't got the money. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had the money since college. We've been over here, you know what I'm saying, trying to survive off the parents' funds and everything. So I'm like, yeah. We can go. What's the worst that can happen? We go ahead and get in his whip. And the whole time when we're going to this yard house, I'm over here, I'm thinking, what is he doing? How is he getting his money? But I was gonna find out, okay? And let me tell you something. When I found out, I found out, okay? Because we get there, we start eating, and already, I didn't get anything too much because I knew that if I got something too much, I would have, you know what I'm saying, it would have costed a pretty penny, right? David did the same because let's be real, the money, fuck, why is everything so expensive, right? So we start eating, and we get done eating. This man Gabe does something I would have never thought he would have done. He looks at the waiter, and when the waiter come around, she like, yeah, would you guys together or separate? He's like, oh, we're together. I'm paying for both of them. You got that in you, Gabe? I'm like, Gabe, you don't have to, bro. Like, trust me, I can pay for my own, knowing damn well I couldn't. Like, I picked the least expensive thing for a reason, right? He's like, trust me, Chris, money is good over here. I promise you, you don't even have to worry about that. David over here, David's like, and this is when I knew David was kind of confused too. He was like, David told Gabe, he's like, what happened? Gabe, like, you were the same person that, you know what I'm saying, worried about tuition, worried about how you about to get money after college. How you do it? Gabe looked at David and me. He's like, you want to know? We wouldn't have, we asked for a reason. We want to know. He said, okay. And he motions us. I'm like, who the fuck are you motioning, right? So I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? We get done eating, and we go ahead and get in the whip, and he starts driving, right? And he's like, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't want to, obviously, I didn't want to work with I didn't want to work a job. We're over here. We're like, yeah, so how you get the bread? Like, bro, are you, and I instantly told him, I was like, are you selling? You better not be selling, bro, because he was doing that in the dorm in the little freshman year. He was doing that. He's like, no, Chris, I'm not doing that no more. I don't do that. That's not me. That's the old me. Then he tells me this. He's like, honestly, I mean, trust me, I've tried different ways to make money online, but it just, nothing worked. But then I found, you're not going to believe me. David's like, just tell us, nigga, why you over here gatekeeping? What you doing? Gabe's like, okay, basically, I went on ChatGPT, low-key the method, okay, and they put me on this one, like, this side hustle. It's this app called PayMe. You ever heard of it? I look at David look at me, we both look at Gabe, we're like, what the fuck is PayMe? He's like, basically, it's just this app where you file these class action lawsuits, and then once it gets settled out, you get paid. He pulls out his phone, and he shows me his phone. He shows me the app. But when I get on the phone, I am seeing $300 payouts, $250 payouts, $500 payouts. I am mind fucking blown, right? I even showed it to David. I'm like, David, look at this. He looks at it too, mouth dropped. When I tell you, I ain't gonna lie, I played it off. I was like, damn, you making hella money. I gave it right back to him, but I went on the side. I downloaded the app. I ain't gonna lie, I had to do it. Right? Because I was trying to see what it's about. Let me tell you something. I figured out all what it's about. Oh my gosh. Okay, because we go ahead, he drops us off. I go ahead, dap everybody up. I'm like, yeah, it's good seeing you. We got to catch up again. We can't, fall off. We can't lag. David's like, yeah, we can't do that because obviously we need to be tapped in with Gabe. That boy Gabe, he know what he doing. Gabe like, yeah, just get in with me, right? I go ahead and go home. I get on the app. Because fuck it, why not? Like, if he making bread, I can make bread too. Somehow I get on it, find what I qualify for and everything. I've already made $30. I might be onto something.